Okay, the title of this video is High-End 1911s. Are they worth the cost? And by the end of this video, I hope to answer that question, if they're worth the cost. Let's go ahead and start out by explaining here on the left we have a Nighthawk Custom T3, and on the right we have a Cobra Carry made by Ed Brown. Cobra Carry is this one here is the compact type gun. And let's just go over some features. Let's just show you this is empty. See, it's empty and there's no bullets in it. Okay, let's go some features on this, and then we'll put the Nighthawk aside so we can explain. Okay, first of all, when you get a 1911, a high-end one, and high-end 1911s, I'm saying in the $2,500 range and up. You know, your 1911s in that kind of price range are going to be all made out of steel. All the parts are going to be machined steel. There's not going to be any metal injection parts in them. They're going to be very exacting tolerances. What I mean by exacting tolerances, look around the back of that. Can you see how tight that is? It's very, very tight up in there. Up in here, up in there and everything. It's going to be very tight. Also, the finish details. Look how this has the finish, the surface of this, the cuts, all the details of the gun, the stippling. The bobtail is really turns it on, this gun. All the, you know, the custom attributes. This Cobra Carry is a little bit different because it has the carry cuts, and I have the extended magazine release and the recessed slide release, and I have the ambi slide safeties. So it has a little bit of extras on them. It also has the barrel. It's been crowned and flattened out like that, so you can see it's not sticking out. So there's been a lot of work. Also, this gun sports a one-piece guide rod. It's an original Ed Brown part, and top serrations. So let's go ahead and just get into the prices again. Okay, so a basic stock Cobra Carry without those extra parts, without the guide rod, without these grips, it's probably going to run you right at about 26, 27. You add all that everything up, now you're into pretty close to a $4,000 gun. Is it worth it? Well, from the time you pick up a high-end 1911 and put it in your hand, the way it feels, you will know immediately, even upon firing it, it's worth it. You know, it's going to have match grade barrels. Everything's going to be polished out. This thing doesn't have one scratch on it, one dent, one imperfection anywhere in the whole gun. As you can see, I oil them pretty good. It comes with your, it's going to have tritium night sights on it. Really nice. You can see the ribbing here. It's a 3D effect it gives you if you look this way. But definitely a nice gun and a lot of work. So this is one, and this is your Ed Brown Cobra Carry. Now let's move over to another gun. Okay, this is the Nighthawk Custom. You see this is empty also. See, it's empty. You can see light. There's no bullets in it. Okay, this is actually a Nighthawk Custom. This is actually a T3 in all stainless steel. If you look at this gun too, and you look at the tolerances there, very, very, very tight. You know, nothing on these guns is loose. I mean, all these are just tight. It's just beautiful the way the mating on these guns are, the way they take care of them. Attention to detail. You know, the checkering. This one here is all stainless steel, and what's really rare about this one, it has a Schumann barrel. Schumann's a company that makes extremely nice, high quality barrels. They are just amongst the highest quality barrels that money can buy. And this particular one sports the Schumann barrel, which is compensated. And it's kind of how your barrel looks here. This is a compensated barrel. It has the sights dovetailed into the barrel itself. It's all one piece. This also has a one-piece guide rod. This here does not have night sights because of this barrel here. If this had tritium vials in it, they would break. So they don't put them in there. Now, you could probably get a back one and put it in there, but I don't know how much that would help you. But that's the reason they don't put them in there, and that's a factory thing that I talked to. Is the combat style slide safety, it's your grip safety. Really nice. Everything is like beautiful on this gun. The level of detail goes beyond. So, you know, when you're going through these, or you're holding them, or even the way they feel, wondering whether a high-end 1911's worth it, I would definitely have to say yes, because the level of quality you're getting at it, it's not. You're paying for the workmanship. You're paying for the amount of man hours that went into working on these guns. What you're looking at right here between these two guns, you're probably looking at probably close to $8,000. And the only reason I'm saying the T3 here is not made anymore. They made less than 100 of these guns here. This one here, a lot of enhancements. You won't find a Cobra carry like this unless you get it all customized at the factory, or you do it yourself like I did. You're looking at 45, you're looking at least 45, maybe 5. I don't know how you could have put a price on that, but the T3 and the Nighthawk Customs are extremely rare. You just don't make the gun anymore. But your decision. But you know, myself, I like 1911's. I'm going to prefer to purchase the one other one I'd like to get is I'd like to get a Wilson Combat, and then I would have an Ed Brown, a Nighthawk Custom, and a Wilson Combat, all in stainless steel. These type of compact guns. This is a officer model. This T3. It has a 4 3/4 inch barrel, or 4 1/4 inch barrel on a full size frame. And this is the compact, it's the smaller frame because you can have the bobtail. But thanks a lot for tuning in, and please tell me what you think.